Hello everyone, welcome to another top 3 video. Today we're going to talk all about the top 3 Orc relics. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell in the corner just there so you know each time we release one of these videos. Right, let's get straight into it. So the top 3 Orc relics. Now, there are only a couple that stand out, really. What I decided to do here as well is I've gone non-clan specific because there are one or two cool ones if you go for clan only, but this is more generic. I want people to see what the best 3 relics are overall that any Orc clan can take. So in at number 3, I have the Super Cyborg body. Now, this is awesome. It means each time the bearer would lose a wound, you roll a d6, and on a 5+, they do not lose that wound. So you're thinking, oh, okay, it's a 5 feel no pain, that's not that great. Well, if you have like a mech army and you want to use the speed war, you want to make the best use of the speed war, then you're probably going to want a Deathkiller Wartrike in your army. Now, a vehicle character like that, he's a character so he can't be shot, but he's got 8 or 9 wounds. So when people do get to either hit him in combat or the rare occasion when they can shoot him, it's toughness 6 with 8 or 9 wounds. And then every time you lose a wound on a 5+, it's not lost. It saves a third of the damage going through, and he hits like a brick, and he lets all vehicles around him advance in charge. That's the kind of character that you really want to protect, and this is definitely how you do it. It's gonna make him 33% more survivable from all damage that gets through. So I think that's incredible. But the reason, of course, it comes in at number 3 for me, not number 2 or 1, is that yes, it's a 5 feel no pain, and you can already, with most of your characters, stand near a pain boy and have a 6 feel no pain. So you're basically just increasing your feel no pain by 1. But if you take on something like a Deathkiller Wartrike, who normally can't benefit from a pain boy, then it's incredible. It's got a 5 feel no pain. Number 2 then. Number 2 is Scorched Get Bones. Now, it might not sound that appealing, but it's for a Psycho model only, and you can add 1 to Psychic test taken by the bearer when manifesting powers from the Power of the War discipline. So you think, okay, cool, he's got +1 to cast, but you got to remember, when you pile that on top of the ability that Weird Boys have, where for every 10 Orc models within 10 inches of them, they gain +1 to their test, up to a maximum of 3. Now, imagine you've got 30 boys around you, you get +3 to cast, but you also have the Scorched Get Bones relic, so you're now +4 to cast. When you're trying to do something like Fists of Gork, now, this is the ideal situation. Think about it. You want to put Fists of Gork on, say, a really awesome war boss, or Gazgul because he's in your army, because it would give him +2 attacks and strength. Very important power to get off, especially when you want to get that big, mean character that you've put Warlord traits and relics on into something and kill it. Well, you can't physically fail that power. If you roll a double 1, you have 4 wounds, so you're not going to die on a perils. If you roll a double 1, you get +4 to that, and that's still a 6. So your power will still go off. How insane is that? And dad jump, you can only fail on the roll of a double 1. On a 3+, you'll get +4 to cast, and a jump will go off. So having powers that you can pretty much guarantee get off, and some of them that you can guarantee get off, is just massive. It's why Children of Prophecy and Focus Will are so big for Eldar, because you can automatically cast some powers. And doing something like this and making your war boss get in there automatically with a lot of attacks is definitely worth a top 3 mention. So that's why that relic comes in at number 2 for me. Number 1, no questions about it, Dakula Claw. It can be taken by anybody. You're going to put this on a war boss, and it replaces his Power Claw. It is strength ×2, -3, and the important thing, it's flat 3 damage. And the other important thing is you do not subtract 1 from hit rolls for making attacks with this weapon, but also you can reroll failed wound rolls for this weapon. Now that's insane. You're basically getting 3 benefits from this relic. Your Power Claw is going to, +1 damage. You're getting flat 3 damage on your Power Claw. Then on top of that, you're not suffering the -1. Then on top of that, you're getting rerolls to wound. Is it a Lightning Claw or is it a Power Claw? It's absolutely awesome. And remember what I said, you can combo this, like in yesterday's video, with Brutal Butt Cutting Warlord trait and the biggest boss. So the guy will then have 5 attacks, hit it on 2s with full rerolls to hit from the Warlord trait, wounded on 2s or 3s with full reroll wound from your relic, and flat 4 damage. He is going to cause some pain, man. He's going to kill a lot of stuff, and most of the time, trade up. And don't forget, Orks is never beaten. You can use the Orks is never beaten stratagem for 2 CP if he gets killed in combat, and he can fight when he dies. So in some instances, he can go in there, earn 2-3 times his points back, die in combat, and then earn 2-3 times his points back when he dies as well. I swear to you guys, I have killed 2 Imperial Knights with this guy before. He is no joke, and he's 80 points. So that is number 1 for me, without a shadow of a doubt. Now, these are my top 3 relics for Orks. Like I say, if you have any that have been doing really well for you, please leave them in the comments below for everybody to share. And until next week, people, I'll see you later.